The Yanks find themselves will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here. One down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man show, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander, he's had absolutely no success, 0 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And
they scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got. And tell them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Verlander on point to start this one. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettit. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, and there's 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 0 for 7. Reddick behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Giancarlo
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's totaled 4 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Popped him up. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. Here's George Springer, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1. His line against Justin Verlander has been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Torres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Throw won't get him.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Diaz is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strength.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Michael Brantley as he drives a liner to right center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
The batter.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Diaz is off at first with 2 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he lays off for ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Still even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, no. That screaming comebacker nailed him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he takes ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A ball and 2 strikes. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Robinson Chirinos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-1 to Chirinos. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Yuli Gurriel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave them loaded. It remains 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Labor Torres.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick is after it, but this will land untouched. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now another 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away.
The third base.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. One and one to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Hitter.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Lined into left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting,
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
now batting.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot. A 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Edwin Encarnacion now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard to center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 offering, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Striding in, George Springer. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Nope.
Ball one, taken just off the inside. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batter, number 1. Good stop. Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Smoke toward third. Reined in. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Chris Davinsky comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 47.
Into the box, Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Head to head against Chris Davinsky. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That gets the zone for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley in the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The right fielder.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Hector.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
To 1-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Tommy Kahnle will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder,
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Hicks is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the... So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a ball below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it to second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They trail 2-0. Brett Gardner will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, center.
Sliding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. A high fastball is in there. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Nope.
And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Yuli Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Last strike now for Houston. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. James Paxton earns the win, his 2nd. Justin Verlander pitched well, allowing only 2